What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you, like, all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports?
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is
company on your walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can? Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know? It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Psh, that's not me. Ice water veins, remember? It's not like she's in my head all the time or anything like that.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have
Let's
to do.
keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
Most exciting part of the G League this year. The NBA is not far away. Oh, AI, yo, check out what your boy said about your boy.
Hey, man, get that phone out my face, Marcus. Come on.
No, come on. You're going to hear about it anyway. I mean, it's everywhere.
Look, Corey Harris ain't the only player in the NBA.
Well, look. It's not just Corey Harris saying it. All of the Lakers are retweeting it. The timing could not be better for me. I mean, I got scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's running space and who's head now, huh?
Yo. I don't want to disrupt your flow there, Bobby Fischer, but the scout ain't here for you. He's here for the Flying Dragon.
Please, I would have heard about
Listen,
it.
he's the Heat's new forward from China, and he is knocking on the door of a 48-inch vertical.
You talking about Han Shi?
Huh?
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Yeah.
He was on the Jets in China. I guarded him when he played us in Shanghai. He showed me up then, but I know his game now. I can take him.
No. The dragon is mine.
See, this ain't about just showing off some scouts, Marcus. This is about winning the game, man.
Hey.
This dude.
Forget about him. He may be here to scout the dragon. Doesn't mean you can't take his attention. Take it.
Yeah, but I can't beat the dragon by myself. But your game plays specifically to his weakness. So I'm gonna set you up all night, and we're gonna take that dragon down together.
All right.
Good evening and welcome everyone to another edition of Mad Ants Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. We have a road matchup tonight between Fort Wayne and Sioux Falls.
You know, the big story tonight, it's the matchup that goes back to China. AI will see a familiar face as the Skyforce recently gained the services of the Flying Dragon, formerly of the Chinese team, the Jets.
And you know the two of them will want to prove something out there tonight.
And we'll see if having seen the Flying Dragon in person before gives AI and the rest of the Mad Ants an advantage, but it should be a tough one either way.
It's the matchup that fans of both sides have been waiting for.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things. Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
On the wing, Paul Tatum, covered by Ducey. And it's good, 2 points. And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it...
That was awesome.
Outrageous move, but that's what he's known for. The Flying Dragon giving us a show.
Pass to Tatum. AI. Back to Tatum. AI outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And here is Hahn over AI. And too long on the shot. Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Outside Hahn. Tries it from 19, and the jumper is good.
The ability to handle the ball is key to getting your shot at the next level, and Han Chi showing he has the talent.
Trigg, covered by Evans, knocked loose. Now here's Trigg. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he can make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season. There's a chance he gets called back up to the NBA.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
This is Han Chi's game, putting the ball on the floor and beating people to the spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls, and the Mad Ants making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
A nice shot by AI.
A little bit of point guard play coming from the center position. Trigg making a dynamic pass to the open man.
Pass to Hahn. Rebounded by Trigg. And as you said, it was the Heat and Skyforce that made the move to get Flying Dragon.
And the Heat were very interested in him, and they feel he has a lot to contribute to their team. Might take some time for him to adjust, but that's why they sent him to Sioux Falls first to ease that transition. They see big things ahead for the Flying Dragon.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Benjamin. And no good. Good D by AI.
The one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
Yeah, he's just such a great coach on and off the court.
Pass to Keefe. Jennings. Evans with the ball. Guarded by Calderon. Tipped away. Here's Jennings. The Skyforce again can't hit. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. You know, road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task because travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
I love the 2-for-1. Every opportunity counts.
Back to Carter. Pass to Boss. AI. He's guarded by Benjamin. Back to AI. Again, Fort Wayne. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there is talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mad Ants out in front, leading by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Shoot and win giveaway. And give me 5 baskets from the free throw line in 30 seconds.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Mad Ants so far?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Crushed the boards with a purpose there. Some hard-earned second chance points for them.
The Mad Ants with the lead. Well, a handful of players on this Mad Ants roster could make the jump to the NBA someday. Howie Carter, not one of them.
Yeah, you know, Carter's a very talented player, but he doesn't have a standout skill that will land him on an NBA roster. He knows it, but just appreciates the process of trying to improve his game.
Down low, and stolen by Calderon. Outside Carter. AI outside. The shot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. And the basket by Jennings.
You know, they dug themselves in a hole in the first quarter, but they're starting to shoot it much better now.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the kinks, and they're starting to put it together like a puzzle right now.
A nice shot by AI.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on, and maybe more importantly, off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor.
Lots of room. Fort Wayne grabs the miss. Pass to Madison. Back to AI. Carter. AI up top. And here is Grace. Guarded by Jennings. Shot clock at 6. And here's AI outside. Again, AI missing. And for the Fort Wayne coaching staff, this is what they hope for with AI.
Sometimes for a guy like AI who has bounced around, it's just really about finding the right environment. It seems he is starting to come to peace with himself, with this group, and you can see it in his play and in his attitude, really. That can be huge for someone who has the potential that he has.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Trigg. Now here is Tatum. He's guarded by Benjamin. On the wing, AI. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Daniels. From beyond the arc. The Mad Ants with another miss.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. Can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out at you, but he's very shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic first step. One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And his first trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the leadership qualities Daniels exudes is what's attractive to teams. Impressive at running the offense.
Lee outside to the paint. Hahn. Oh, rips it down off the alley-oop. Beautiful. And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other, had some great battles from what I've heard. And maybe that will carry over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only hope. Daniels outside, over Roberts. The Mad Ants with another miss. Sioux Falls trailing here. Lee outside. closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Han missing. Tatum outside. Pass to Daniels. AI, Han defending. Out to the left wing. Here's Tatum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that right there is experience coming into play. Tatum just doesn't fear taking shots when he's up against the clock.
To the left side wing. Here's Roberts. Fort Wayne grabs the miss. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Back to AI. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Daniels. And stolen by Han. It's hauled in by Randolph. Pass to AI. Back to Tatum. Now AI. The shot off that time. So we conclude the first half. Mad Ants ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. AI really making a difference here.
How about his scoring in the first half? He's looked like a different player today. A very good player.
Yeah, he's looking like me in my first game back from that brutal ACL injury. I was killing it. But he's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. He really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a matter of time. NBA teams have their eye on Young.
Not surprising at all, given his burst. The latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most interest in him right now, but a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
Outside Young. And that one drops.
Getting fancy with the floater. Young is not bashful about pulling out this shot.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Roberts. It doesn't go for him. The Mad Ants go the other way with it.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers. Before the break, he had just one, but now he's got a bunch.
Outside Han. And slam dunk by Han Chi.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Keith. Splitter, defended by Madison. Knocked loose. And that'll be Sioux Falls ball as it goes out of bounds. Skyforce able to keep the ball here. So both teams making some changes here. Clock at 6. Roberts.
And big men like Roberts need to be able to dunk, like the show of aggression there.
AI up top. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and it'll go to the line. And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much. And to be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is nobody who can leap like that on this level or the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years to come.
No doubt.
Not sure what he was thinking on that shot, but can agree, that is not smart basketball.
Not at all. He shouldn't have even considered taking that shot. I mean, this isn't the playground. This is real-life basketball, and every possession matters.
And this is his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game here.
Yeah, AI, he has something that not a lot of other players this level have. The level of experience for playing overseas, taking a different style of play from his time in China. I think that'll help him make the jump and make him more versatile when he gets to the NBA. Leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
Maybe a momentum changer right here, guys.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, a dunk like that can get an opponent staggering a little bit. Trust me, I saw this all the time when I was playing.
That's short off the rim. Now here's Splitter. Daniels covering. Good chance here for Benny Ducey. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Kicks it to AI. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Skyforce.
Substitution on the court.
This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Pass to Roberts. And they pick up 2.
And we see more shots coming from outside nowadays, and Roberts is doing his best to keep the interior alive.
Back to AI. Tatum. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Good call there. His feet were moving when he set the screen.
And he sort of lowered his shoulder into him, too. Those ones hurt, and they were going to get him there one way or the other.
Absolutely. Good call by the ref.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Mad Ants off. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. The Mad Ants leading. Daniels outside. AI. Tatum outside. Pass to Boss. Now AI. Defended by Starks. Back to AI. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boss. Guarded by Roberts. Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And Trigg with the layup.
Yeah, his coaches are just thrilled when Trigg does that type of dirty work. Getting after it on offensive glass and salvaging the possession.
Now here's Splitter. Not a lot of room. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on AI. First free throw is good.
And the passion Roberts plays with, it's infectious. He loves the game and knows how to get his guys going.
Inside, here's Trigg. And he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And Sioux Falls gets called for the foul.
From what I've heard, nobody on this team works harder than Trigg. He is doing everything he can to improve his game and show everyone that he belongs in the NBA.
They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Roberts can't hit.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off glass.
Don't let his age fool you. Tatum can still compete and get the job done in the painted area.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls.
He has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame him. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
And here are the Mad Ants. AI outside. That's his 6th field goal today. With that make, he's 6 for 11.
Leave it to the crafty veteran to make that pass. Tatum with a very savvy assist to create the wide open look.
Pass to Hahn. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. It is leg, and it's being called a kickball. And the Skyforce making a change here. Off the inbound, the putback, rebounded by Trigg. AI outside. And the shot counts, he's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Outstanding concentration from AI. Good at adjusting his shot through contact and converting.
And here they come. Outside Han. And he banks in the layup.
We know Han Chi can get up and down the floor, but what you like to see here is the poise he shows in fulfilling his role.
Pass to Tatum. Back to AI. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
On with it. AI's there. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Now here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Paul Tatum.
Well done from long range. Young's three-point shot is going to be important for him going forward. He's got to be able to score from all over the court.
Ducey outside. Costa Han. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Connor Trigg.
What you like about Han Chi, the quick feet. He can rise above defenders, and he won't back down from a challenge.
Shooting.
And he hits both from the stripe. And here's Tatum. Pass to Young. AI with it. Tatum outside. And here's Young. AI outside. Randolph, just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. He hits it just before the shot clock expired.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Outside Han. Oh, and Han Chi slamming it down.
Yeah, another one for Han Chi. Stand up and take notice because this kid is for real.
Pass to AI. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Young with it, covered by Ducey. AI outside. Here's Tatum. Back to AI. Stolen by Lee. And that's the buzzer. Mad Ants win. To come in here and walk out with a road win.
And coming out of Sioux Falls with a road win, it is no easy task. The Skyforce were fired up with Flying Dragon added to the team, but the Mad Ants were able to stay in control and put things away.
And I think the Mad Ants are the type of team to elevate their own level of play in order to spoil the debut of someone like Flying Dragon. Fantastic effort from them.
And some momentum being built for the Mad Ants with this win. That'll be it for us here in South Dakota. For Tim, Brian, and everyone here, I'm Blake Suniga saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Yo, AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. So what you think, man? Am I finally walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows the game, man.
I mean, that doesn't really answer my question, but...
I'm here, aren't I?
Something's still missing.
Look, Marcus Young. Kid can play. A lot of eyes on him, too.
What's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe. Look, I like Marcus' game. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you. People are starting to talk about you. You're making people's boards. Scouts are looking at you. But there are a lot of other guys out there, too. And what separates you? Why should I pick you over Marcus?
Whoa.
What are we doing right
This
now?
is my teammate, Howie.
I know who he is. His form is impeccable. It's a work of art. The rest of his game is basically rec league, but his form should be taught in books.
You're Big Toonie, right?
I am.
Why isn't my hand going through you like it does with other ghosts?
Nope. We're not doing, nope.
The point is, AI, you're close. Just one missing piece.
He did say that thing about my jumper, right? I didn't just dream that?
Who raised you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, because I'm gonna make my future children so sick of that story, it's gonna be great!